You, you. My allergies kind of died down and stuff. This is a different day than yesterday. I know I'm wearing the blue shirt. I know, but I don't really wear shirt that much. So why am I even telling you this? What? I don't know why I'm telling you this, but yeah. Anyways, I only wear like shirt for the durations of the videos that I do. So most of the time throughout the whole day, I'm mostly shirtless. I hate wearing shirt. I hate wearing slippers. I don't know why. Anyways, I have a little time, so I'm gonna make like like 2 videos right now, or 3, depending on how short they are. So today we're going to react to some pesto. I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Recently, I've been watching his videos like for the whole day, wondering as to why people like do these stuff. Like the people that get like falsely accused or they're sworn as to why they do things like this. I would never get as to why they do that, but you know. This one is female YouTubers who get exposed as predators. Why am I always itching? I'm always itching my nose. My nose always burns. Sorry. Anyways, let's not waste your time. Like, subscribe, turn on notification. If you want to watch your original video, go down in the description. And let's start.
From Anna Campbell breaking down on camera,
I just had a complete breakdown on Twitter,
to Lovely Peaches saying what no mother ever should.
I remember Lovely Peaches.
Here are 10 female YouTubers who got exposed as predators, starting with Zoe Laverne, who was once the golden girl of TikTok with millions of viewers and everything a Gen Z influencer could ask for. Behind the lip syncs and filters, however, was a story that unraveled into something far darker than cheating scandals or internet drama. But this was not just any kiss. It was one between 19-year-old Zoe and 13-year-old fellow TikToker Connor Joyce. And it wasn't just a moment taken out of context.
She kissed me, and as time went on, things started picking up to a worse and worse level. She would engage in sexual conversations with me, sending me pictures, calling me on the phone, doing things on the phone with me, etc.
Worse, all this happened while Zoe Laverne was still very much in a public on and off relationship with Cody Orlov, making this a case of betrayal instead of just bad judgment. If she was hurting, she should have talked to Cody and not cheat on him. Initially, Zoe tried to deny these allegations, but her ex-boyfriend Cody didn't let her.
Zoe admitted that she cheated, but they're saying that when it was on the break. We were not on our break.
And in response, Zoe finally admitted everything.
I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of getting me put down because I'm a girl and I have feelings and I have a sensitive heart. So I'm not doing it anymore.
I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It happened.
I never understand people who cheat.
It's not. There's nothing.
I don't understand why would you hurt your partner. And then when anyone get caught, there are some cases where they just give up, they don't talk about it, they break up. Some cases where they go back together. I never understand that. And then some time when they would straight up like start crying, I say that I love you, or
now known as Kai
that they
Jackson,
made a
at the
mistake.
time,
Cheating is
Levi
never a
branded
mistake. It's
herself
always
as
a
a
choice.
soft-spoken queer icon.
Even if you're drunk.
I'm going to
Drunk and
for
thoughts are just
myself. I identify as agender, which to me
weird.
means basically genderless.
But behind the non-binary
That-
pride flags and
that's
past life
insane.
vlogs was a disturbing
Um,
truth. Kai rose to fame as the partner of controversial YouTuber Onision and often appeared as the more grounded, normal one in their chaotic relationship.
What do you hate about me?
That you're mean
That's fair.
and you call me names.
Yep, very mean. I call names.
But allegations soon revealed that Kai wasn't just complicit, she was actively grooming young fans.
I was 13.
So you were a fan of them, like that was the relationship with you being a fan of them.
I was like,
I didn't
this
even
man.
pick up on
Once
this. The
that
guy
bond
that
was
she's dating
established,
is
things
also
turned
kind of
darker with one
groomer,
of the
right?
most disturbing allegations coming from Sarah, a former fan who moved in with the couple as a minor under the promise of safety.
Hey Lainey, I'm 14. And he said, oh, you look older. He sent me a message that said, I'm about to delete this app. Here's my phone number. And he gave me his phone number. And at this time I was 14.
But when she turned 18, she was pressured into an sexual relationship with
Yeah.
both Kai and Onision.
The two told me that they kissed at the airport, and things generally seemed okay. One night, we were all laying in bed together. Her girlfriend was on one side, and I was on the other. Both of us found ourselves kissing Lainey pretty heavily. Her girlfriend was kissing her lips, I was kissing her neck, and vice versa.
This left no doubt that Kai's goal was never connection. It was access, bringing underage girls into the toxic orbit of both themselves and Onision. And the internet made its verdict loud and clear. That despite the overwhelming digital evidence, however, neither Kai nor Onision have been charged. And while both creators have been banned and demonetized across most platforms with their reputations destroyed, the lasting impact they had on their victims remains.
Oh, I'm not gonna touch you,
What?
But Lainey Bot wasn't the only
Did
queer
they get
YouTuber
caught,
to
or was
abuse their
that
platform. Like
skit
her,
that they
Anna
they
Campbell
normally
earned
make?
much
Because they
love
do
for her
make skits,
outspoken
but
persona
what
and
just
strong
happened?
presence within the community.
Do that again.
Sorry.
I gotta get in a better position.
But in 2021, that illusion shattered.
Just in case there is anyone that still does not believe Anna Campbell is an abuser simply because she is a woman, let me remind you who we are dealing with. Wake the
I don't understand how.
Behind the pride flags and soft lighting,
I'm
multiple
gonna keep talking
ex-girlfriends
and
came
stuff like that,
forward,
but I
and what they
don't get
described
how
wasn't
people
just a
don't
toxic
think that women
relationship.
can be abusers.
We are
Right?
survivors.
Anyone
Anna
can be
Campbell has
abusers. I hate
publicly
when
used her platform
men
as a
will hate a
weapon
woman, a
against
woman will hate a
us
man.
and many others. Anna Campbell glorified and fantasized the use
I
of hard
never
drugs
understand
in
that.
our
We're
relationships
humans.
and to her young
It doesn't matter
viewers,
what
but was
you
aware
are. It
that I
doesn't
fell
matter
into
who
a
you
drug-induced
are.
psychosis
You are
while in a
capable of
relationship
doing
with her. Anna Campbell
anything.
filmed videos of me using hard drugs
I know
without my
someone's
knowledge
gonna
or
at least.
permission.
And sent them to me while I was still in high school.
I know my
glamorizing the
mind
use
went
of
to
hard
like
drugs.
But if that
someone
wasn't
with our
bad
arm
enough,
clapping for
Anna
some
didn't
reason.
just
So
target adults.
Without my knowledge, Anna Campbell was
I don't
sexting
understand
with
how
minors while in a relationship
people,
with me. Anna also
like,
sent explicit photos
hate on
to
one
a group
gender,
chat of young fans,
but
some
they're
as
doing
young
the same
as 12
thing.
years
They
old.
would
In
rather they
response,
would do
Anna
the same
tried to
thing to
paint
that
herself as
same
the victim.
like
Had a
gender
complete
and
breakdown on
say,
Twitter.
oh, it's
And I
because I'm
think the
this
only way
gender,
that
so I
anybody's
can
gonna
do it.
understand
Or
that I really can't take this anymore.
But the internet had already reached its verdict.
I
I've been
never
raped,
understand
so
like
I'm not a
why
rapist
people like
is the sorriest excuse I've ever
do
heard.
things
Fans
like this.
unsubscribed,
So,
brands pulled sponsorships, and former collaborators publicly cut ties. And while no charges were ever filed and no legal action taken, her reputation was burned to the ground. Anna really needs to take a break from the internet. Get offline. As of 2025, Anna's platform is a shell of what it once was, with no new uploads and comments turned off. But even Anna's horrendous actions did not compare to
yes.
Lovely Peach's unhinged
I remember
behavior.
seeing a video of her and that guy. Oh,
Real name Brittany Johnson, Lovely Peaches originally rose to internet infamy for her chaotic content. So when she had her baby, people thought
I
it was
definitely
just
feel
trolling.
bad
It didn't
for
take
her,
long
baby.
until it
Remember
became
that
clear
song
this
she
wasn't a
made named
persona.
Burning
This was
and
a predator
Itching?
in
Oh, hell
plain
no.
sight.
I've already made people have her and a boy her tonight.
Worse, on top of openly talking about abusing her daughter, Cora, Lovely Peaches also bragged about helping predators.
Guys, I just made $150 because I sold Cora to
Oh yeah, she
Videos
did do
showed her
that video.
threatening to harm her baby,
And
and
also she
encouraging
was like
minors to send
working
inappropriate
in
photos.
Tell your kids I'll follow them
a
back on
public
Instagram and make
restaurant
them feel
with
better.
children
But despite all
also
this
inside of
evidence,
it.
for years, the internet simply watched everything unfold. Until 2020, when Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook all began banning her accounts. By then, the FBI had
Is it
also
Nicki Minaj
received
that she
numerous
love or
reports,
Cardi B?
and
I can't
soon,
remember.
Child Protective Services got involved, placing Cora into full-time protective care, with Johnson no longer allowed to have unsupervised contact with her. But while that makes Lovely Peaches an abusive
just
parent,
loves money.
Ellie
That's That's
Brixton was
all
part of a
you need to
growing
say.
wave
She
of
just
young
loves.
adults
She does
making money
anything
through
for money,
adult content.
and you can't change her mind about anything. If she believes one thing,
Ellie's been the
you can't
driving
change her
force
mind. I
between
remember
us.
someone
But
going
sometime in
off. She going off
2023,
on
Ellie crossed a
someone
line that should
talking
have
about
never been
is either
crossed.
Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. I don't remember, but
wrong, so obviously with mother and daughter.
She brought in a 16-year-old girl to film explicit content with her. Once investigations began, Ellie told police she thought the girl was 18. But when law enforcement raided her digital devices, what they found was horrifying. 43 images involving rape, violence, and penetrative acts with minors were classified as the most serious level of child abuse material, and even more files involved minors in sexual or exploitative situations. This was proof that Ellie was, in fact, the predator the internet suspected her to be, and she was charged, receiving a 24-month suspended sentence,
24
which was
months.
still better than the outcome faced by Colleen Ballinger, whose YouTube alter ego may be the singer, but in real life, it's she
Oh
who's
yeah,
facing
I
the
know.
music. For over a
Wasn't she the
decade,
girl that
Colleen was
that
praised
made
as
an
a quirky
apology
internet
video?
star,
Yes,
building a
doing
brand that
playing the
directly
guitar.
targeted children and teens. But behind the staged weirdness and cringe comedy, a darker truth was unfolding.
Do you want a cheese bone? I'd love one. I can't believe I'm reaching in there right now.
And this wasn't new, as exposed in April 2020 by Irish
She's the girl that
YouTuber
made
Adam
that
McIntyre.
face, right? Wasn't she also in like Disney
and whenever I was
movie?
hugging her, she said, "I'm
Was it
so
Wreck-It
sorry I
Ralph?
didn't bring your lingerie." I was 13 to 15 during this time. I'm still really young now. I'm only 17.
By his early teens, he revealed that the YouTuber had sent him actual lingerie as a joke. But in response to the backlash, Colleen only tried to deflect the blame.
It was like a big joke within the fandom. I did this publicly. That live stream is still up right now. And I've always given out weird random things in live streams. I've given out a taco costume. I've given out old bobby pins, dirty shoes. A few weeks ago, I sent a fan like a single piece of toilet paper. I've always given away weird stuff. And so in my mind at the time, this was no different than all the other weird stuff I send to my fans as a joke.
Unfortunately for her, the internet was not buying her excuses. The kid did not ask for the lingerie. Colleen edited her video to look like that. Adam then posted the uncut video where Colleen made the decision to send it to him, and Colleen was forced to make a public apology.
I see how completely stupid of me. I should have never sent that. I don't know what part of my brain was missing at the time.
But in June 2023, another layer
Was that the
of
same
grooming
person?
behavior came to light.
Colleen did to Cody what she did to me.
Yeah, duh. He was a child. He's not even the only child that she was talking to. She was literally in DMs talking to children about sex. Here's one. Are you a virgin?
Okay, so I never thought these messages would get out, but that was to me. These messages were to me. In our group chat with Colleen, we were in a group chat called the Weenies.
The Weenies.
That was all the internet needed to call for Colleen to be burned at the stake. No wonder her apology video was so terrible. She didn't have underage interns writing it for her. But the YouTuber only dug her own grave deeper with her next, now infamous apology.
And she kind of
Not only was
admitted
this
that
incredibly insulting to the
the people that she
victims,
worked
but it was
with didn't
also the
want
final
her to
nail
make
in the
another
coffin of
apology
Colleen
video.
Ballinger's career.
And
I
so she
don't
go
feel
out
enough
of her
people are
way to
talking about how
make an
weird,
apology video
manipulative,
and
creepy
made it
Colleen
worse.
is. The fact that she had these close relationships with children, telling
That's
them
crazy.
inappropriate-ish and using them as counselors. Since her apology song, Colleen hasn't posted on her main channel. The image of a lovable, awkward YouTuber now long gone. Which is also what happened to true crime commentator Zav Girl after she decided to profit off a child's murder.
Zav Girl somehow recently acquired Gannon's autopsy photos.
Initially, the YouTuber had a reputation for being calm, methodical, and focused on facts over speculation. But all that changed in November of 2023 when she covered the murder of 11-year-old Gannon Stouch.
Coverage of the Letitia Stout murder trial. Today, jurors learned more about Gannon Stout's injuries before he died. Letitia is accused of murdering her 11-year-old stepson, Gannon, in 2020.
She testified saying there were a total of 18 sharp force injuries from a knife or a blade. 4 blunt force injuries, including skull fractures and 1 gunshot wound to Gannon's chin area.
Despite the brutality of the case,
Why?
Zavgirl uploaded a video that stunned the entire
So they
true
shot
crime
him,
community.
stabbed
A
him,
woman with a YouTube
and beat
page
him
under
up.
the name of Zavgirl somehow recently acquired Gannon's
How,
autopsy photos
why?
and included them in a video she created on the pay site Patreon. The site charges $3 to watch the video.
Investigations revealed the YouTuber had filed a records request for Gannon's autopsy and used it as content to profit from. A snake of a woman to do something like that. I hope Gannon's parents file a lawsuit against her and YouTube. Nothing can be more degrading
it was
and
Gannon's
disgusting
parents
and
that
pathetic
killed.
as this. Following this
Who
backlash,
killed the
Zavgirl
kid?
tried to defend herself.
She did it for scientific reasons, for the benefit of people who find the autopsy process interesting and informative.
And when that didn't work, she uploaded a predictable apology.
To those who have supported me and followed my channel, and to the true crime community, I'm sorry I let you down.
She's reading
Cannot
off
imagine
something
the
you
pain
could tell.
Gannon's family has gone through. My anger over what happened to Gannon is the reason I started following the case. I'm not this evil, heartless person.
But nothing could reverse describing the fatal injuries of an 11-year-old like it was a product review.
Hopefully, she keeps losing subs. Hopefully, every time I come and check to see how her sub count's going, it's going down.
Since then, Zavgirl has removed the autopsy stream from her channel, which has taken a hit, with streams growing less frequent and her online presence slowly fading away. Much like SS Sniper Wolf,
I didn't know
who
she
not
was
only
a.
lost
I didn't
her
know
channel,
SSS
but also did
Sniper
something
Wolf
highly
was a
illegal.
predator.
Let me start by saying I'm sorry for
I
my
knew
most
she like
recent
copy
actions. They are
videos and also
inexcusable.
she
With
don't
over 30 million
really
subscribers,
play
Alia
gaming videos. She
Shalesh,
just makes her
aka
boyfriend
SS
play it and
Sniper
then
Wolf,
reacts
was
to it.
once seen as
Which is
YouTube's
crazy.
quirky reaction queen. On the surface, her thumbnails were flashy, her jokes PG, and her brand squeaky clean.
Hello, friends. It's
I
me.
never
Today
watched
we're
Sniper
checking out
Wolf.
some people whose
Never.
life flashed before their
I
eyes,
know
caught
I
on
know
camera.
of
But in
her
October
through like
2023, when
people
fellow
like Babu
YouTuber
Cop.
Jack
I used to watch Babu
criticized her
Cop
reaction
back before
content
you.
for being lazy,
Back then he
Each
was
of her
kind of
hundreds
cool.
and
I
hundreds
I
of
gotta
videos,
admit
she
he was
plays
kind of
other
cool back
people's
when he like
TikToks
played with
and provides
Jelly or
extremely base level commentary.
Logo Man.
This dude is running sideways.
But it's kind of
Wow.
Viewers got to
sad.
see
It
a
gets
different
sadder
and
for a
much more
while
dangerous
when they
side of
like
her.
broke up and stuff like
right
that. But I still stick to like Jelly.
Shut up.
I only knew Babu Cop through Jelly, so
Wait, what?
I don't really watch his videos anymore.
And that
Either of
wasn't
their
all Alia
videos.
did.
I don't watch
Last
YouTube
night,
as that.
Sniper Wolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers.
But long before she doxed Jack Films, SS Sniper Wolf was already showing signs of being a predator.
No, dude, but this is a sexy boy and a cute girl. What's up?
Oh, Next, Jacob Sartorius.
What's your Instagram?
I have to give it to you now.
In resurfaced footage from her Omegle videos, Alia was seen engaging in highly inappropriate conversations with underage teens, including flirty dialogue, explicit jokes, and invasive questions.
Close your leg.
Close my leg?
Yeah, close your leg.
Why?
Because this is sexual.
How is it sexual? I'm sitting comfortably.
I'm a minor.
Oh my god! I can't sit with my legs spread in front of a minor. Jeez.
Yeah.
Worse, she manipulated them, prompting YouTubers
And
like
you know
Penguin
what's
Zero to
crazy?
call her out.
I bet she still isn't banned yet. A lot of YouTubers talk about being getting her banned.
On video, and the way she encouraged them
Me,
was almost
if I
like
talk
a
about this, I might
wager you'd see out of a bad
YouTube might take on my
film.
video,
She
but
wagered her
how is it
saying
that
if these
people like
underage
MXR,
looking
right?
individuals did what she asked them to do,
They got
she
banned,
showed
right, for making videos that they
and
were
recording
making
these
for
minors
years.
For millions to watch for profit.
Even like the they use like thumbnails, but they never like showed anything. And in their videos, they do show the video, but they don't really show much
This
of
is setting an
anything.
unbelievably terrifying precedent for the future, which the
God
platform
damn.
did, monetizing Alia's channel.
I heard that
forcing her to
MXR
finally
broke up.
issue an
It's kinda
apology.
sad.
Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my most recent actions. They are inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jack's Films, YouTube, the entire creator community,
search
and
it
my
up real
incredible
quick.
fans for not being a better example
SSS
for appropriate conflict
Sniper
resolution.
Wolf.
But fans were not ready to accept that. YouTube YouTube to
Yeah, she
monetize
uploaded a
herself
video
today,
16
and she
hours
instantly
ago.
writes
Okay.
her most generic chat GPT
She uploads like
response to the
every
situation.
single
Goes from
day.
joking about it to a fake-ass apology in a day. Since then, her career, once built on
Yes.
scripted gameplay, borrowed jokes, and fake charm, lies in pieces with a permanent stain on her name.
Oh,
Much like
yeah.
what happened to that vegan teacher, real name Katie Karen
She made like a
who
whole
became one of the
video
most
talking
hated
about
figures on the
how
internet for how she
there was
promoted
this guy that gave
Turn to Jesus. Why would I do that when I can turn to
Which she
I think it
proved
was
she
a
could
lady
take
that
even
gave
further in a
her
now infamous
vegan
video where she
sister's
compared
child
feeding a
some
baby a
meat,
barbecue
right?
rib
The
to
taste of
actual
meat.
assault.
Your sister takes
Yes.
the dead body part
This,
of
and
an
she's
innocent animal who didn't want to die and feeds it to your child. If this had been somebody's covered in sauce, the child would have had the same reaction.
And if that wasn't bad enough, Katie then doubled down on her stance.
Did you know that the
using
vegan
phrases
teacher used to
like
eat meat?
vegan virginity when talking about infants.
If a mother tells you not to put something in her child's mouth and you do it, you have essentially to that child's palate.
Yeah, she has
This
a
baby
straight
had a
up
right to
TikTok where she
maintain her
like
vegan
she
virginity.
used to eat
As
meat.
expected, the internet was not happy about this. Virginity and
And
baby
to
should
be
never
honest,
be discussed or uttered
that made
in
me
the same
realize she's doing
sentence.
all this for
This
money. She
is
doesn't even
repulsive.
really care
But
about it,
despite
to
the
be honest.
backlash for her predatory behavior, Katie is somehow
'Cause
still
I think the
online, with her most recent controversy being a
I think the
bold
vegan
claim about the
teacher
rape Pope.
made vegan content before the meat thing, and then she eat
I'm
meat.
Catholic, and this frickin' woman makes me so mad. She said the Pope was a disgrace to Jesus and the world is a better place without him. She has a sick, twisted mind. Much like Reagan McNulty, who tried to use her ex-boyfriend for personal profit. Known for soft pastels and dreamy aesthetics,
Come with me to the pumpkin patch.
Reagan
I've never
shocked
heard
the
about this
internet in 2023 when she accused ex-boyfriend Mr. T. Lexify of abuse.
I am here to set all of Lex's lies straight, and I am here to provide evidence that Lex, Adrian, Iwan Clista groomed me, raped me, and abused me physically.
She claimed she was a minor and was groomed by her boyfriend.
My story starts with Lex grooming me at the age of 15. Lex was 18 years old at this point. Our relationship was never normal, and there was always an
I never
obvious
understand
power
people
dynamic
that
from the
like
start. I started off
put
as a
so
fan
like
of
fake
Lex's, and Lex
allegations.
would use his power to manipulate me into
Because
being silent
why?
about what was happening
Why
behind
would
closed
you
doors.
Now, the
do
internet
that?
listened
Why?
and sympathized with her until Lex came forward
I don't
with his side
understand
of
why
the
would
story,
you do that?
backed by
Because
emails, screenshots,
if you
and Reagan's
lose,
own confessions.
My name is
technically they
Lex,
could
and this
sue
video
you
will be
for.
my final response in
Can you
regards
sue
to the
someone for missing
allegations
from?
I'm being accused of by my ex-girlfriend Reagan McNulty or
I
Pierre
don't remember
Softy.
what you
The
sued them
accusations
for. I'm not
against
that
me are
smart.
entirely false,
Just
and I have screenshot
be
evidence
with
that
me here,
directly
but you
refutes the
could
claims
sue
by my
them.
abuser and harasser.
According to Lex, Reagan
If I
was
ever
already
got
cheating
like
on him in 2021 with an underage boy named
something
Lawrence.
like that,
She
I
told me
would
she
sue
wanted to
them.
pursue someone named Lawrence. She was already cheating on me with him months prior as evidence of this Instagram photo. I first learned about Lawrence's true age of 17 when I found her diary that detailed her cheating on me as an adult.
And that wasn't all. Lex revealed that Reagan lured underage boys into their LA apartment.
She had been cheating on me with 5 underage boys from her high school throughout our relationship. She lured them into my place in Los Angeles to take promiscuous photos of her in exchange for...
But even this wasn't the worst thing she had done.
She decided to bite my face for once again looking through my phone and
Damn,
thinking I was
she
cheating.
bit
Reagan went
his
into a manic
face?
episode and broke a wooden board on my back and then started destroying the Airbnb. Reagan says she was using marijuana, which is not at all possible, as Airbnb hosts do not allow drug use on their property. The Airbnb host, Victor, even questioned why it looked like someone had repeatedly stabbed the walls, which were damages from Reagan that I had to
Stabbing the
pay for.
walls.
After
I
learning
think
about
she might
Reagan's
need to go to
predatory
the
and violent behaviors, viewers started sympathizing with Lex.
probably gotta go
This
to
is
the
absolutely sick.
cuckoo
I'm
house,
sorry
you know.
had to deal through all of this. Much love, man. Hope you much luck throughout your life and career. Reagan, on the other hand, faced massive backlash, losing followers, getting socially blacklisted, and being widely labeled as an emotional abuser across social media, proving that sometimes behind the ring
As you
lights and
see,
curated content,
what
some
I
creators
realized
aren't
with
just
like kind of
influencers,
today's
they're
society,
predators.
anyone will believe a false accusation, which is normal, right? It's normal to believe someone in pain, right? But when you start to like be like harmful to that said person that you're that I'm okay. When you start becoming like hateful to these set of people that got falsely accused and they come out not being guilty, how does that make you look? How does that make you actually feel? That makes you feel stupid because you straight up believed a victim. I'm saying this, there's nothing wrong with believing a victim. They could give you proof and stuff like that, but you should always take it into question. You should always be neutral. That's what I always do. Anytime when I see an argument or people arguing about something, I'm always like full on neutral, because they could come up with the biggest proof you have against them that accuse you, right? And just destroy every single evidence that they had. And sometimes people will get accused, and when they do come up with proof and get proved innocent, people still believe the accuser. And I never like understood it. I think there's something wrong with people nowadays, and it's kind of really sad. You want to destroy someone's lives on a vendetta, and even sometimes it's not even a vendetta. They just want to do it for the love of the game, and for what reason? And when you get caught, you could be sent to jail. And when you win, what do you get? You don't get money. You don't get nothing. You could get a little bit of clout, but at some point, all those accusations are gonna die down within like 2 weeks of that accusation, if it like ended in a couple days or something. What happens then? What do you do then? You go and accuse somebody else, or you just chill and go on with your life? I don't understand. Why would you want to do that? And Pexto just uploaded the video. I'm gonna react to that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Go and watch the original. If you want to watch the original video, go down in the description. Enjoy the day. That's all for now, and bye. Until the next Pexto video, which is right now. Bye bye.